The Evolution Iceberg got a huge buff in Clash Royale. Today's Clash Royale video, we're gonna take a look at how good the Evolution Iceberg really is compared to the other evolutions in Clash Royale. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe and also make sure to use creator code Morten in the shop to support my content. I absolutely love Hog Xbow, one of my favorite decks all time in Clash Royale. Not really too good in the last couple of matters, but I just feel like the evolution really fits in there all really well since, yeah, we don't really have any other evolutions, so like the Iceberg is a really good opener. And normally with Hog Xbow, you're struggling. You're straying against beatdown decks sometimes. Depends on which beatdown decks, like Electro Giant, I would say, is one of the hardest matchups possible. And also Royal Giant can be really rough. And the other evolution, Iceberg, of course, does a really amazing job. Let's go for my Hog Rider there. Let's see. So we're going to be able to get some damage with the Hog Rider. And this will be a good old Royal Giant matchup. So I'm really happy to finally have the... Okay, I'm just going to go for my Iceberg there. To have my Evolution Iceberg there. I'm just going to go for my Tornado there. I'm also going to go for my Valk. I think I'm just going to take some damage there with the Royal Giant, most likely. Too bad I also got a count, which unfortunately I have my Valk level 14, so I might need to upgrade her. I'm just going to go for my Hog Warrior there. So let's see. The Executioner will tank. Oh, that's a huge shot! The Hog Rider still on tower. One more shot, please. One more shot, please. Let's go. This is awesome. So I felt like taking some damage in the situation to get a great account push was really worth it. So I might just go take the... I think I'm just going to go Gorbos there. I don't really want to go for a Log because I feel like Log is one of our main defense against Royal Giant. So I think this is kind of what we need to do. So I'm just going to go for my Iceberg. Just cycling my Iceberg there. Why not? So the next Iceberg will be an Evolution Iceberg. I'm just going to go for my Executioner there. I'm just going to go for my Tornado. And now I think I'm just going to take let this go because I don't think I need to lock this. The Royal Giant will do as much damage as the Ghost, so I think that was the right decision. Now I'm just going to go for my Valk there. And now I'm just going to go Hog Rider. I'm just going to go Gorbos like this. Let's see, what's he going to do? He goes in for Goblins like this. He's going to activate King Tower, makes sense. He still needs to lock this, but we're getting so much chip. Also on the right hand side, we're dealing a good amount of damage with the Valkyrie. So I'm just going to go take the Log there. Let's see, what is he going to do next? So he's just going to go for an IG in the back. I'm just going to go for set up a Exi. Now I'm just going to go for my Valk there. And now I'm kind of want to see what he's going to do. So I might just go in for my Iceberg there. Even it's like the Evolution Iceberg, which is a bit bad since you don't really want to spend it on like stuff like that. But still fine. Now I'm just going to go in here for this. Look at the Evolution Iceberg. Just doing an absolutely amazing job there against the Royal Giant. So I'm just going to go for my Log there. Going off also for the Iceberg, I mean for the Tornado, just gonna go also for the Iceberg. Now I'm just gonna go take the Lock here, making sure it's not gonna get any extra damage. And now I can just go for my Hog Rider here and just praying to need one Hog Rider swing, right? One Hog Rider swing will put us in rocket range. Executioner might connect. Executioner does connect. GG's, well played. Awesome game, awesome deck. And I just felt like the Evolution Iceberg in the one situation did such an awesome job. Going to the next game here versus Nathan. I'm just gonna go for my Goblins there on top of this. So... I'm just gonna go for my Valkyrie. It's coming down there. And this might be Logbait. Question which building he has. Oh no, it seems like he doesn't have a building. He most likely plays the Prince Rascal's version. Okay. I might just go Hog Rider opposite lane. I might just go Executioner because he's most likely just gonna go Rascal's left hand side. So I kind of want the Exy to be down same lane. Just gonna go Goblins here to block that, and the Exy will do a good job. Hog Rider gets a swing. Exy should be perfectly lined up there. And that was a really smart play, going for the Executioner lane on the left lane, prediction on top of the Rascals rather than going on the right hand side. So I think I'm just going to go for my Log there. Also making sure he's still forced to play something. He goes in for the Ghost, okay. This might be really free King to activation. Not gonna lie. I'm just going to go for my Tornado there. I'm just going to go for my Iceberg. And yes, he gets some damage, but overall I still think it was really good since he also still needs to defend the Valk. And he's really low on Elixir. So he goes in for a late Prince, and I feel like we can just go for Goblins there. Maybe taking one or two Prince shots. And then we're just going to go in for another Hog Rider here. I don't know if he has enough Elixir now for Rascals. There's no way that he has enough Elixir for Rascals. He doesn't have Goblin Gang and Cycle, so he's forced to play a Ghost there. And Ghost against Hog Rider, nothing you really want to play, so we are ready. To get some early chip damage in this type of matchup. And I feel like with the King Tower being activated, with having like the right cards against him, the Tornado, the Log, the Executioner, the Valkyrie, this should be an overall really good matchup. I feel like The thing is, like, with the Executioner, it's so massive on defense, but also offense on some matchups where you feel like, okay, you just want to get it on tower against control decks, against like minor psychic decks. Sometimes you're able to get the Executioner on tower, but we don't even need to do this. I can just like go in for my, I think I'm just gonna go Log there. I'm just gonna go Executioner this. And now I'm just gonna go for my Ice Spirit there. I'm also gonna go for my Hog Rider because, okay, I kind of misplayed the Hog Rider. But like the Ice Spirit will now be able to be a really good force here on offense. Also, freezes down the Rascals, okay. So this was really interesting. So the Rascals are almost dead. I can just go now for a really good Executioner there. I'm also gonna go Ice Spirit here just to make sure our Executioner is staying alive. Hopefully also gets the right angle now. Hello! Okay, not really. But it's okay. So this might be our chance to go in for a Hog Exi NATO push. Log. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a Tornado. Even I know the Executioner won't get on tower, I still think it's massive to get like all the volume on all of these cards. I'm just gonna go for Ice Spirit there. Really good Ice Spirit, making sure no Goblin's gonna get damaged. Just gonna go for an Executioner high there. To be fair, he's playing it really well right now. Need to go Goblins there. Need to go for a Tornado. I'm just gonna go Ice Spirit like this. Is the Ice Spirit gonna kill the Princess? I honestly don't know, but at least it's gonna reset it enough. It's gonna kill the Princess! That was actually massive in this situation because he's just able to come back now. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go take the Rocket now. Because the Executioner should clean up everything if I'm going into. He also goes in for this. But we got the Rocket before him. So I'm just also going to go for the Hog Rider here just to apply pressure. Also going for an Ice Spirit here. I'm just going to go for take the Log. And he doesn't have any response. GG's, we played good matchup. To be fair, we didn't play too well at the end. But the One Evolution Ice Spirit carried us the game. So guys, here we go into the next game against Mortenroyale Breaker. I'm just going to go for my Gorbos here against his Rollies. And if I see belts, could be Mega Knight, could be normal minor poison control. It's most likely going to be normal minor control deck. So I'm just going for my Executioner there. Also going to go for an instant Tornado here to activate King to a really bad minor placement. I mean, to be honest, he most likely didn't expect me to have Executioner like normal Hog Rider deck. But that's something you never really want to do that early with minor on top of the spot. So he goes in for a Bomb Tower. So Executioner does a good job, but will also kill the Spears. No! Good Spear Golem placement, still creating some counter pressure and also getting one shot on our tower. So this matchup should be really good for us, I feel like. Okay, I'm just going for my Ice Spirit here. I think Ice Spirit should be enough. Because we just need like kind of one Executioner. And Executioner is so good against it because he just has poison. So we should be able to do something. So I'm just going to go for my Valk in the back. And this is already a situation you never really want to go Knight in the back in this type of spot. Because I can just basically go now for my Axie at the bridge. And he's gonna have problems defending this. So I'm just gonna go for my Valk there. For my Hog Rider, I mean. Okay, so this is a really good situation. So how is he gonna stop this? Executioner's doing a good job. He's still forced to play something. Okay, he goes in for this, makes sense. I'm just gonna go for my Valk there. Okay, the Ice Spirit unfortunately is wasted. I kind of thought maybe he goes in for something like bats. But he decides not to. So is he back to another miner? He is back to another miner. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Log. And this is okay defense. So far he's playing that really, really well, I would say. But I feel like in double exam we should be able to do something. So I'm just gonna go for my Goblins here to the side in case he goes in for a pre-log. I'm just gonna go for Hog Rider. It's a 4-4-4 trade anyway. So we don't need to worry about anything. We might get a Goblin Step. We do get a Goblin Step. Okay, I'm taking this. And now I'm just going for my Valk there. And I think I'm just going to go Axie opposite lane. So let's see. Okay, I'm just going to go for my Log. Just going to go for my Gorbos there. Let's see, what is he going to do next? I'm just going to go for my Hog Rider there. Hog Rider is doing a great job. I'm just going to go for my Executioner though. And I think now it's time for me to spam Axies, because he will have a problem now. Look at this, Hog Rider will get one swing. I'm just going to go for my Ice Spirit there. Okay, I'm just going to go for this here. And look at this, 2 Axies still staying alive. 2 Executioners are doing an absolutely amazing job there. And now I'm just going to go for a Tornado here, making sure the Executioner gets on tower. And it's just so much chip damage in a matchup like that. I'm just going to go for another Axie. It just feels like we have 24/7 Axies on the board. I can just go for Valk now in case he goes in for Wallies. He does not. But we're still looking so good. I'm just going for my Ice Spirit there. If he's gonna go Log now, I can just go Hog Royale. I'm also gonna go Goblins. Okay, that's great. Knight is gonna die. Executioner still stays alive. And I still have the rocket, right? I still have the rocket as a damage source. Okay, I'm just gonna go for my Log there. Just need to be careful now, I just hope. Okay, perfect. Defense, I'm just gonna go for my Valkyrie. I'm also gonna go for my Hog Rider now. And let's see. So I might just go in for my Tornado here. Really good Tornado placement. And this might be also an Executioner on tower. It might be an Executioner on tower. It's an Executioner on tower. Hog Rider gets another swing. Okay, that's massive. And I feel like in this type of situation, we can just start the rocket cycle. Because he always needs to overcommit to get damage. He's most likely just going to go in for this. I'm just going to go for my Log there. I'm just going to go for another Hog Rider. Because he will go opposite lane. I'm just going to go for an Ice Bird here. I'm just going to go for a perfect Executioner. King Tower will help to clean the one bat. And now he needs to go opposite lane. I'm just going to go for my Log there. I'm also going to go for my Valk. So this is a fine defense. We still just need almost a bit more than 2 rockets, to be fair. I still think I kind of want to go Hog Rider. I'm also going to go for another Executioner there. So let's see. What is he going to do next? I'm just going to go for an offensive Tornado there. I'm just going to go for my Valk. Now I'm just going to go for this. And in this type of situation, I think I'm just going to go cycle the next rocket there. We just need one more rocket and just like a bit of more chip to win this game. I'm just going to go for my Executioner there. I'm just going to go honestly for my Ice Bird. Goblins like this. I'm just going to go Hog Rider. He cannot really poison. He's still going to go poison. I'm just going to go Tornado here. GG's well played. Nothing he can do. Overall, a really great matchup for us. So guys, next game here was Itachi Uchiha. Okay. Don't judge me, I'm not watching anime. So we're just gonna go in for my Goblins here. I'm just gonna go with the supporters of Hog Rider. Why not? He goes in for a Log. Okay, so he most likely okay. Bomb Tower Goblins. So I think we're just gonna go for a first Ice Spirit there. Against the Goblins. I got my Valkyrie ready. So I think I'm just gonna go cycle my Valk in the back. So what are we gonna do next? I'm just gonna go Log this. Why not? So he doesn't have... he doesn't have his... I'm just gonna go for my Goblins. He doesn't have his Bomb Tower on cycle now. So this might be good. Goes in bats. Ice Spirit, this is fine. I still think we get one shot, right? No, we do not get a shot. We do not get a shot, guys. Why not? Oh, really perfect Ice Spirit. Also getting a King Tower activation here is really massive. I can just go for my Valkyrie in front. And now I have my Nado on offense. And we all know what the Nado can do on offense. To be fair, Nado on offense is one of the most toxic things in the entire game. So that was a bit unlucky. Okay, Executioner still gets a shot. I was kind of saying it's a bit unlucky that the Valkyrie killed the Firecracker. So the Executioner doesn't hit the tower at the same time. But he doesn't respond to that. Even if he had like Goblins in hand. So I don't know why he did that. So he most likely has Evolution Cracker. All Evolution bats. But I feel like in his deck, it's like the old school Cracker Miner deck. Evolution Cracker makes the most sense. I'm just going to go for my Hog Rider there because it was pretty obvious that he just decides to go Evolution Cracker. He still needs to go Goblins. My Goblins will kill his Evolution Cracker. And this was overall a really smart play on our end. I'm just going to go for my Valkyrie. I don't really want to waste my Evolution Ice Bird. Even to be fair, in this type of matchup, the Evolution Ice Bird isn't really doing too much. So I might just go for my Axie there at the bridge. As always, just using it as a win condition. And now I'm just going to go for my Tornado there. Really good Tornado. He's forced to play a Bomb Tower. I don't really think it was his plan. So I don't have Tornado. If I would have had Tornado, it would have been so good. Hog Rider still will get a shot. I'm just going to go for my Valk in the back in case he goes in for another Miner. He does not. So we're looking really good. I'm just going to go for my Goblins in case he goes in for his Cracker. But seems like he does not. I'm just going to go for my Executioner there. Log Ice Spirit. Okay, I'm just going to go for my Tornado there. Once again, getting connection on tower. It's just like so dumb. He can't defend it. He doesn't have a mini tank against me. I'm just going to go Hog Rider. I'm just going to go for my Goblins there high to make sure we're killing the Wall Breaker and also killing this. I'm just going to go for my Log here because I think Log will allow us to get one shot. So he's still forced to play something. He goes in for Goblins. Still almost gets a shot. But we're looking really, really spicy there. I'm just going to go for my Valkyrie there in the back. Ice Spirit like this. Goblins like this. I'm just going to go Hog Rider in case he goes in for something like a Cracker. He does not. I'm just going to go for my own Log. We still get a Hog Rider swing there, which is awesome. His tower goes down below 2k HP. So I'm just going for my Valk there. I'm honestly just gonna go Ice Spirit like this. I'm just gonna go Goblins like this. I'm just gonna go Hog Rider like that. I'm just gonna go for my Log because he's gonna be forced to play Goblins. Now I can just go 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna go Tornado on Bats, preemptive. Hog Rider gets so much damage, and we're doing an absolutely exceptional job predicting every play he did there. I knew he didn't have enough elixir for Bomb Toss, so we went really aggressive. Just gonna go Ice Spirit there. I'm just going for Hog Rider in case he goes in Evolution Cracker at the bridge. He just goes in for Bomb Toss. This is fine. Honestly, we could just Rocket Cycle him off. Yeah, I feel like that's the smartest and best way to do that. Everything else would be just like painful for him. So we're just gonna finish that. I'm just gonna go for Tornado everything back. I'm just gonna go Log there. Ice Spirit is coming down, and we can just rocket him. GG's, well played. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Clash Royale episode. Gonna see you guys tomorrow for the next best Clash Royale decks, and also check out one of the other videos. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Goodbye.